Shane with Buckeye Outdoors TV, and today we're hunting whitetail deer with a muzzle loader. Starting to get pretty light out. Mark's at another property. He's after his buck he calls Hook. He's been hunting it all season. So I wish him luck this morning. It's a big buck. I hope he gets a shot at it. Well, enough talking. Let's get going. Set up. The wind is not right for me to go to my tree stand, which is probably 100 yards to my right. So we're just going to sit on the ground, and I'm expecting the deer to come from my right. And right out in that area. Stands right over there. They've been feeding right in here. There was a shot. Alright, we're going to settle in. I'm excited. Well, we're back for our evening sit. This morning didn't go so well. Other than a few deer we saw driving in, we didn't see any deer. They've been coming out about 4:30, so it's 3:30 now. Still beautiful weather, 36 degrees, no wind. Wish me luck. Deer, deer. Woo. Dropped her right in her tracks. The other one just ran away. Whoo, man, that was loud. Thank God. What a rough year. Well, now I'm gonna give Mark a call and get him to come over here. So yes. Man, it never gets old, I tell you. Deer down. Oh, you did? Well, that's cool. You watched it go down and everything. How awesome. All right, man. Yep. Bye. On his way. Well, do a little recap here. We've been watching these does for a couple of weeks now, coming out about 4:30, 4:45, pretty much every night, if not every other night. And they came out like clockwork tonight. There was 2 of them. It's a good sized doe. Dropped her right in her tracks. She never knew what hit her. So now I'm gonna wait for Mark to get over here. He's gonna bring his Can-Am. We're gonna get her loaded up and get her out of here. So let's go take a look at her. Well, here she is. Like I said, dropped her in her tracks. Boy, I tell you, this was a heck of a long year for me. I did end up getting a small deer gun hunting down in southern Ohio. Thought I was shooting the big one, but it was a little one. In the evening, it's tough sometimes in the evening when it's starting to get dark. And I thought I was shooting a big one and I hit the little one. So, but anyhow, yeah, tonight 2 of them came out and this one presented me the shot. And there she is. But like I was saying, it's been a rough year for me. Just haven't had many opportunities. And this is Ohio's late statewide muzzleloader 4-day hunt. And we managed to get it done, but man, what a long year. The ups and downs of deer hunting, I tell you. So like I said, we're waiting on Mark to show up with a Can-Am so we can get her loaded up and get her out of here.
What's up, buddy?
You hear the kaboom?
I heard a kaboom and I seen the fall.
Yeah,
what we got over there?
That's a big doe.
Big doe?
Oh man.
Good deal, man.
Yeah.
Good deal. Got all your stuff loaded? Want to load all your stuff up here?
Yeah.
They put a decent shot on her.
Yeah, just a tad high. I was aiming for like right here, you know, where you always aim. But it was just a little high. But you seen her drop from all the way over there, huh?
Yeah, I was watching the binoculars. I seen him come out, and it's like I looked over at you, and I seen you pull your gun up, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna take a shot, or he's ranging her, one of the two. So I went ahead and kept watching her, and they came out and fed right here, and I looked back at you, and I looked back at her, and I looked back, she still got the gun up, and I looked back at her, and I just said, okay, he's going to shoot any minute. So I went ahead and just kept my binoculars on her, and all of a sudden I just seen her just go boom, boom, and then all of a sudden I heard kaboom.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd take a little while for the sound to get to where you were, but yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, my God, I was a good couple thousand feet away,
Easy.
or more, you know.
But yeah, her and another one came out. I watched them walking through the grass coming out to the field, and I waited and waited and waited, and I thought maybe there was some more behind them, but they started, as you've seen, they started to walk this way, and I would have had a shot for a little while, but I knew nothing else was behind them, so I just took the shot. And
yeah, that's a good shot. I mean, you're right there in the kill zone. You took her lungs out.
Right,
you know, dropped her right
in
there.
the tracks.
Yeah, she's a nice looking doe.
Oh yeah,
You're a really nice looking doe.
Not a giant doe, but it's a good sized doe, that's for sure. It seems like all the deer we shoot out here are good sized does.
They're big.
Yeah, they're
big
just
does.
big does. Yeah, this old smoke pole got another one.
Is it? I seen two.
There was only two. Yep.
Two that came out.
Yeah, because they were, well, they were right here because obviously she dropped in her tracks. But I mean, they were feeding right there in that little mud hole, and the lead one started to go this way, and she started to follow him. And they actually did me a favor, because where I was sitting, there was some, I don't know, finger-sized branches coming out, and once they took a few steps this way, bam, I was free and clear. Nothing in the way. It just worked out perfect.
Nice.
So
Good
yeah.
deal.
Yeah, I explained earlier, it's been a rough
Oh God.
deer season, you know.
I mean, especially out here where we're at right now. I mean, it's horrible. I mean, it's just, we had some big bucks last year. We ain't seen a single one of them this year. That's been tough, man. It's just we're doe killing guys this year. I mean, Justin was the only one that shot a buck this year.
Yep.
I'm still waiting on a hook. I ain't seen him. He's nocturnal. I mean, it's just what do you do? But you know what? You got meat for the freezer. Got some sausage, breakfast sausage.
Oh, I'm making
right
breakfast sausage and bratwurst with her, and
still a nice looking doe. I'd rather take myself a big doe than not have nothing at all, I guess.
right, yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool to see the whole thing and watch you look back, and all of a sudden see her drop and see the white belly pop up. So,
And this was it for me. This is all I had to get it done. So I'm glad we got it done, and now the real process.
well, the funny thing about it is that, you know, we got coyotes out here chasing these does, and every night they're coming out here on the reveal cameras, and we're seeing the does, and what's behind it? Coyotes. There's coyote tracks all over this place. So we hunted this morning and we didn't see nothing, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I'm putting traps out. So I come out here today, you know, earlier this afternoon, I went ahead and punched sets in. So basically, you know, he was all worried, you were all worried, and I kind of spooked it all up, but I knew they'd come back out tonight.
And they did. They came out. They're hungry.
But we got the coyote traps out, man, and hopefully tomorrow morning when I get up, we're gonna come right to this same spot, because we got one sitting right over there right now that's kind of hid and kind of camouflage in. So we'll get her loaded up right here, and
Yeah, that's pretty much that's the thing though with this particular hunt for me. I know you got trapping to do, but this is pretty much going to end my hunting season. This is pretty much it for me. Went out with a bang, literally.
Yep. Knuckles on that one, buddy.
It worked out.
Good job.
I'm glad you were here to get to see it, and
yeah, it was pretty cool.
because earlier in the season I was here when you shot that doe.
Yeah.
And I was filming for you a little bit.
Yep.
So we were each here for one hunt when the other one got opportunity to take a deer. So that's kind of cool that it worked out that way.
Yep.
So
good deal. Well, we'll get her loaded up here in a minute, and we'll get out of here while we can.
yeah, good deal.
Good job, man.
All right, buddy.